No, I'm just going to back it up so I can lean against it. In a session always helps you gain 10 pounds, so I'm afraid to lean too far against it. I don't know what that means. But we have a lot of opportunities. There's 30 days left of session. I told them this morning there's 31 days and a wake up, and I'm going home. So they better figure it out, get it together, because they've been messing around with a lot of stuff, really an assault on middle class all the way around. So trying to get them back, focus on the budget and a revenue stream that makes sense, but not without getting some of our stuff back. I mean, at the end of the day, I can't be pitting kids against their parents when it comes to having jobs that make sense, because then the state does have to pick up the difference. I mean, it does us no good to get people back on the unemployment rolls and back on the Medicaid rolls when we're trying to get people back up doing well. So today we voted, and hear me out first. One of the things that the governor wanted to get rid of was the longevity pay. And I know there's many folks that are disappointed in that, but at the end of the day, that's $7 million we're going to put towards COLAs. So I do have buy-in from everybody to, that's been a hill to die for me, because our state employees are our infrastructure. So, but I can't do both. There's just no way. The Economic Forum came back yesterday. It shows that we're $140 million short from where we need to be for June of 2015. So that's problematic. But for the greater good of putting it back, so if we did 1% COLA in 16 and 1% in 17, it's $47 million. If we did 1% in 16, and I have to go lower in 16 because we don't have the revenue stream yet, and 2.5 in 17, it does two things. One, it puts it in the budget for the long term, so your next governor would have to cut it out, but it would give state employees something they've never had before. That's $62 million. That's very easy to come by. I'm telling you, my live entertainment will generate that all by itself. So I am pushing that bill. So when it comes up, I hope that you guys will support it, because one, it's parity across the board. It gets all of the outdoor venues in. It puts it to where it's more level and we can grow with entertainment. And the truth is 97% of it's paid by tourists. So, and it's a pretty steady revenue source for us. So we've watched it grow 13% in the last 2 years, and it's going to continue to grow. Our younger generation have no problem paying $400 for a concert. I do, but if they do, that's fine. With that, so that's the bigger picture of things: restoring the furloughs, the 2.5 merits, continuing them. Getting this COLA in place and getting some lower rates on healthcare for the long term. So that's really our focus, and that's probably the biggest package that state employees have ever seen, at least since I've been in the legislature. Talk a good game about funding them, but we never have. These are things you can't take back because they're already in the budget. So if for some reason things went crazy, it would already be part of it. So there's that. We're working on prevailing wage language, things that we can all live with. Raising the threshold is probably something that's going to have to come up, because many of our smaller counties, such as your own, have said that it's too high. So we're looking at ways we can be reasonable on that. So we are at the table for revenue, but there's a few things that we want back. And the last time I checked, we have 17 votes, so we get at least 17 things back. Every vote counts for something, and we're playing hardball. At least I am with the fellas. So
Tell us